Hey everyone, Alex McCracken again with Funeral Innovations, here with another video on our series of traditional versus digital marketing. Today what I want to talk about is we hear a lot of funeral homes say to us, you know what, I don't want to do anything on Facebook because Facebook is a place where people go to see what their neighbors are eating and not to buy. You know what, I 100% agree, okay? But does that mean you shouldn't do marketing? Well, let's look at it. Do people drive down the interstate and look at a billboard because they want to buy? Do people open the yellow pages because they're immediately ready to buy? Do people open their mail because they're immediately ready to buy something? No. So Facebook is no different. So don't think about Facebook as a place where people are going to buy. Think about Facebook as a place where people are hanging out, okay? Just as they are within your community, okay? When they're walking down the street, when they're interacting with people at a restaurant or anywhere, these are just casual places. Nobody ever wants to be sold to. So think about that with Facebook. Facebook is not a place where people want to be sold to. So if you go in there with a hard message, a hard sell, it's not going to go over well, okay? And that's why you shouldn't use Facebook as a hard sell. But what do people do on Facebook? It's the same thing they do in their daily lives. If you were to walk up to somebody with an interesting fact, are they gonna say, hey, don't try to sell me? No, they're not gonna say that. What they're gonna say is, hey, that's an interesting fact, tell me more about that. That's the same thing with Facebook. If you go on a Facebook with a hard sell and say, hey, come in today and pre-plan, or use my services immediately, right? Those are the types of things that people are gonna be turned off on. And that's why people, get these really negative emotions and feelings towards companies who go out and hard sell them, okay? So what you want to do when you go onto Facebook is not do a hard sell, do what we call a soft sell. Provide them that interesting fact, that interesting piece of information, okay? Where you're not going to tell people that you're trying to sell them something. What you're going to say is, I have some information that I know you want and you need to know about. Okay, and start it pretty softly, right? Like, hey, let me tell you about some of the risks of pre-planning. Let me tell you about the information you need to know about cremation or veterans benefits. These are the types of soft selling, informational stuff that you can put out, okay? So when we're looking at the difference between traditional and digital marketing, think about that people are still out there interacting, they still want that soft sell and that information, but they don't want to be sold to. It's no different with Facebook. We 100% agree with, do not sell people on Facebook. People are not there for that, but they are there to learn some interesting and valuable information. Provide them that, and you will end up getting that sale. All right, subscribe below to our YouTube channel to get more information on the difference between digital and traditional marketing. Thanks, have a good day.